ocean has a hidden superpower to fight climate change. Coastal habitats like mangroves and seagrasses store carbon far faster than land forests, making blue carbon science a game changer for climate mitigation. But saving these critical ecosystems isn't just a job for marine biologists. This rapidly evolving field demands a truly interdisciplinary approach. The future relies heavily on remote sensing specialists and artificial intelligence experts using satellites and smart sensors to accurately map carbon storage. There is also massive future career growth in environmental policy, carbon crediting, and community engagement to ensure that conservation supports local coastal livelihoods. Join our YouTube Live to explore how you can build a rewarding career while saving our blue planet.
So, welcome to another episode of Intake Online STEM Talk. And today, myself, Naren, and our founder editor, Dr. Pathak, will be discussing this topic on blue carbon. So, we just came across a scientific paper which was published in Nature, Ecology, and Evolution by Peter et al. Right? And then our science communicator, Rakshanda, wrote a story on this particular article. So based on to that, we will talk about the blue carbon. So it is going to be interaction between me and Dr. Pathak. So Dr. Pathak, what is blue carbon?
Thank you, sir. So blue carbon, as name suggests, it is something related to capturing carbon near the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
So ocean can rescue us from the damages caused by carbon by capturing it through the coastal area, marine ecosystem, mangroves, or salt.
Dr. Pathak, sorry to interrupt you, but we need to probably dive a little deeper and go back and say that, you talked about blue carbon, but how this carbon are classified? Why it is
carbon?
blue?
There are like color code, like green carbon, brown, gray, black. So we can discuss that maybe at some other day. So currently, what scientist or the
when I read through
story which you are talking deals with blue carbon.
Mm-hmm.
So and it again depends.
What I was saying, doctor, allow me to complete. I think it also tells us that it has got three main characteristics to define a spectrum or the color for the carbon. One, where it is found, whether it is on Earth, whether it is in underwater or in air. Second is duration. So how long it stores, how long it traps the carbon. And third, very, very important, is what is the impact on the environment, good, bad, ugly, whatever it is. So I think based on to this, the blue carbon comes in. So go ahead, please. Blue carbon.
Yeah, surely. So as ocean, which can help you to capture the carbon, and perhaps up to 40 times more carbon you can capture using mangroves.
40 times?
Or seagrass or meadows or salt marshes. So the potential is high.
Okay. So if this blue carbon ecosystem is more efficient than the conventional forest, right, what we see around us,
yes,
what are the benefits of this? Why it is efficient?
Yeah, as you rightly said, duration, and the amount. So amount is up to 40 times faster because of the critical location and less oxygen environment, or even no oxygen environment. So less. And another is like duration for which you can trap the carbon. So for centuries, even up to millennia, you can trap the carbon. So that is a good advantage.
Correct.
Not only amount of carbon capture, but its duration is also important.
Okay.
And then
Any more benefits you are able to see, doctor?
yeah, as I said, uh, poor conditions, so it is less chance of like rotten ecosystem. So
Okay.
coastal plants, they are very important. Okay, they trap sediments.
Hmm.
They provide additional benefits against the rising sea levels. So that is something which we can say a complementary benefit which you can get from this.
Okay. I
Yeah.
think these are scientific reasons to become more efficient. Are there
Yeah.
other benefits, doctor, of the blue
Yeah,
carbon?
surely. Means it comes with like plenty of benefits. As we say that it can prevent you if you are living in coastal area, then high
Hmm.
tide stop, so they absorb a lot of energy. Then it
Right.
acts as a biodiversity hotspots. Then you can spot a lot of birds, different species of sea creatures like turtles and
Hmm.
fish. Then it attracts, of course, tourism. So if you are like rich with this kind of environment,
Yes.
a lot of
Yes.
people will come to you. Then you can have
Hmm.
even spiritual practices there. Then you can set up marine nurseries. You can earn carbon credit revenue, as everyone is aware that people just like they can earn money just by encashing the carbon credit. And apart from that, just by staying and protecting these, it can be a source of your livelihood. So you don't need to
Yeah.
like work very hard to live and enjoy. Both the things can happen
Yeah.
simultaneously.
I know. I know. So the blue carbon ecosystem is much more efficient, right, than the
Yes,
land forest. But
yes.
we always hear that plant more trees, right? Which
Mhm.
is good, which must be done. But at the same time, we hardly hear anything about restoring seagrass or mangroves. So why so? What is the logic or theory or reality behind it?
Yeah, two things. Traditional methods of like restoring these mangroves or sea plants, they are highly time consuming and costly. As you can see, the
Yeah,
statistics like $9,000 per hectare for just restoration of a single
yeah, it is
mangrove.
almost four times. Yeah, agree.
So, and technology, but
Hmm.
uh, considering
Correct.
the technology is evolving and public awareness, so that is again additional benefit. So instead of like thinking of restoring, why not to
Yeah.
preserve existing one? So you can stop the damage just by increasing the literacy, and you can use modern
Yep.
tools for that.
Yeah. I mean, I got two messages from this. So one is to restore mangroves or to plant something which will give us blue carbon is four times costlier. And second thing, public awareness, right? I mean, it was a shock to me that it is much more efficient, and I was not aware. So yeah, very true. But in all of this, the local community support is very, very important. uh, if we take any developmental projects in and around this
Yes.
ecosystem, correct? We hear
Yeah.
always news about the locals either supporting or doing protest. So
Yeah.
why do you think this local participation is necessary?
Because obviously you can't like 24 by 7 by 365, you can't do policing to preserve the mangroves. The best
Hmm.
way is that you train, or you what we can say, spread the knowledge among the local habitat and convince them and
Yeah.
incentivize them. So if
Hmm.
they think that okay, this is very good for our livelihood, then obviously they will preserve it. So you don't need separate police force to preserve it.
Yeah. No, I think what you just mentioned is the local support. And people call it green warriors. I think we should create now blue warriors.
Blue
Okay,
warriors, yeah.
so that would be
40
my
times
takeaway from
people.
this. We should create blue warriors. So tell me, doctor, with your experience, how technology will help to improve the situation around this?
Yeah, it is evolving, as I said, and the good thing that has happened because of AI and remote sensing, rather improvement in the remote sensing.
Mm-hmm.
Say, let us say ground foresting. So you can
Right.
take a nice photograph from the
Mm-hmm.
satellite, low Earth orbit satellites, and you can determine using AI tools key percentage of green coverage, how much it has increased. Okay, without
Mm-hmm.
having volunteers on the ground, you can just from the top observe and determine. But that was not earlier the case with the
Right.
mangroves. But with the latest advancement in drone technology, underwater photography, remote
Mm-hmm.
sensing coupled with IT, blockchain, and other tools, so you need less
Yeah.
manpower, and with this technology you can estimate
Understood.
more accurately about, and the areas you can basically spot the areas to monitor and
Okay. So
improve the
we are talking.
restoration sites. Yeah,
Yeah. Understood.
identification
So
of
doctor, we are
restoration
talking.
sites.
The domain. Yeah. So, doctor, what we are saying here is we are talking the domains like remote sensing, AI, underwater vehicles, blockchain, and IoT. I think these are the domains which will kind of help this particular blue carbon problem, right? And then I was just
Yes.
going through, if these are the domains, right?
Mhm.
So, what kind of careers are available? And I was astonished when I did a bit of a research. So, let me only give you three domains. So, let's say domain number one, which is scientific research and ecology, right? You can become marine biologist, you can become ecologist, you can become, this is a new term, listen to it carefully, biogeochemist, hydrologist. You can use these areas for scientific research and to study ecology. Okay. Then you come to, let's say, domain number two, which is technology and data science. You can become a remote sensing specialist. You can become a GIS, that is Geographic Information System Analyst. You can
Analyst,
become
yes.
AIML engineer, right?
Yes.
So that is domain number two. Domain number three, this is for people who like to uh, pursue their interest in policy or economics or carbon markets. You can become a carbon project manager, you can be a policy advisor, and you can be a carbon credit specialist where you can trade the carbon credits nationally, internationally, right? But then let me ask you the final question, doctor. Are these high paying jobs? Do I get money?
Yeah, certainly, because of the increased budgetary spending for environmental
Mm-hmm.
sciences and increased awareness from the society, public, government, policymakers. So definitely, there is a money. Then you can have even a finance persons in this field. You can have
Yep.
persons from advanced technology. So it's like a classical intersection of three different fields. So obviously,
Correct.
you can expect a lot of job roles evolving for this blue uh,
Hmm.
ocean science.
Okay. So I think we have given a lot of food for thought to our people. So who is hiring, sir?
Ocean is hiring. So
Okay. Ocean
if
is
you
hiring.
spend
Crew
your
is
time
calling.
with ocean, yeah, you will earn money. So spend time,
Yeah.
your time to restore ecosystem. There is a money.
Mm-hmm.
Spend time to build carbon market. There is a money. So
Yeah.
no need to tell. So everyone knows carbon credit,
Mm-hmm.
and you can contribute to like a policy. There is also some sort of reward waiting for you.
Absolutely. So with that, I think we will wrap up our session here. So thank you very much, Dr. Patak, our
Thank
founder
you, sir.
director, for joining us. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir, for calling me. Thanks a lot. Thank you to
Thank
our
you.
viewers. Yeah.
Please do subscribe.